How's your life situation? Leave it in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing on a daily basis. Anyways, been receiving an insane amount of downloads from the source, from the sun. Shining bright. Fucking chemtrails haven't been covering her up. Grateful for that. Anyways, I want to address some things to you guys that many of you are probably completely unaware of, completely blinded to, probably too closed-minded, too blinded to even see these things as a possibility. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about is thought. What is thought? Thought is energy. Do you understand? Are you aware that when you say something, you put it into manifestation? You give it life just by expressing it. So again, I'm gonna give the same analogy. If you say you're sad, you're gonna be sad. If you say you're happy, what do you think you're gonna feel? If you're if you're full of love, if you're saying, "Oh, I love everything, I'm so happy," what the fuck are you gonna feel? But if you're always doubting yourself and downing yourself and bringing yourself to a lower vibrational frequency, what are you gonna feel? Let me know. Tell me. Leave it in the comments. So, if your thoughts create your reality, then what creates your thoughts? What creates your thoughts? I'll tell you. It's this one thing right here. It's the orb. This one thing gives life to everything. Every single thing that is within this field of consciousness. This field of consciousness being the universe. Now the sun. The sun is you. You are energy. The sun is energy. There's no difference. We are just one big happening. One continuous happening moving through time. If you can... This is a perfect place right here. Right under the sun. So I can spit these downloads at you. What I've been doing lately is I've been sitting in the sun and just listening to the thoughts that come to me and listening to the feelings that come to me and what my body presents me. And it's fucking mind-blowing. It's insane the energy that it has, the energy that it radiates off of it. What it can do to your mind and your entire body. See, as civilians in this shithole that we live in and claim to love and glorify, we're so out of touch with the ground. We're so out of touch with nature. We're so out of touch with the source of everything. What is your source of happiness? Question yourself. Ask yourself that right now. What is my source of happiness? What brings me the most pleasure? 9 out of 10 times, it's gonna be almost 10 out of 10 times, it's gonna be material objects. It's gonna be money. It's gonna be, clothes, girls, men. Understand, those are only temporary things. When you die, those things, when you transcend this body, those things fade away. They fade away from your possession, but they're still here. Did you actually ever own it? Was it ever yours? Whatever you may claim to have that makes you happy? And now see that just like a drug, when you get high, you crash. There's always a crash, there's always a down part to the high. Same thing with those. Same thing with that happiness that you claim to own. It's a flick of fulfillment. It only fulfills you for however long until you want more, until you want something else to fulfill you. And here we are on this endless search for fulfillment, not realizing that all that we want is within us. Happiness, it's within us already. You can choose to be happy without anything, without material objects. You can choose to be happy just by saying, I'm happy. Just by feeling all the energy that comes off of nature. Just by tapping into nature, you become your truest self. You find yourself. You find what it is to really be happy. And not, I don't mean be happy as in saying I'm happy and then feeling the opposite. What I mean is choosing to be happy over anything because you love yourself. Choosing to be happy through everything. Not letting daily obstacles get in your way of happiness. Because that's all you want after all, right? All you want is to be happy. Why do you wake up in the morning? Why do you go to your job? Why do you work? Why do you fucking slave away for money? To be happy, to be secure. Everything you do is to be happy. Nearly everything you do. Now understand, you're like a dog. You're like a dog chasing its tail. It's never gonna get what it wants. You're never gonna reach full happiness, full fulfillment, true fulfillment through these material objects. No status, no identity, no possession, no material thing is gonna make you happy. You have to choose to be happy. Right now in this state of life that you're living in, you lack the focus to be happy. You lack the focus to choose to be happy. So you choose the easy route. You choose the material things, the money, the whatever it may be. That is weakness. That is not strength. That is giving up. That is conforming. You're searching in a place where you won't find what you're looking for. This is how meditation strengthens your brain, strengthens your focus. Because when you're sitting there, completely focused, not letting a single thought, a single thing get in the way of your practice, get in the way of your meditation, you're strengthening your brain, you're strengthening your point of focus, meaning you can choose to be happy, you can choose to be conscious, you can choose to be grateful, you can choose whatever you want, you can manifest whatever you want. Manifest meaning bringing life to, manifest meaning bringing into, as in, if I wanted a sandwich, I would manifest the sandwich into my life somehow. If you want to be happy, if you agree with what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying and want to put choosing to be happy to the test, here's something that you can do. Sit under the sun. Feel it. Love it. This is you. This is the source of all creation. This is what's keeping you alive. If you're able to feel happy and grateful for all that is, for everything that you have in your life, for everything that you experience and everything that life brings you, then you can be happy. Then you can start to choose to be happy. when you're not choosing to be happy, when you're choosing to do things to make you happy, as in buying things, as in fucking as many people as you want, you're never gonna find happiness. You're never gonna find it, because you're always gonna be left unsatisfied, because that pleasure dies. That it's a flick of fulfillment that goes away. Now, there's so much more to this world than you can see right now. Right now, almost all of you that are watching this are just completely lost, completely blinded, don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. Just doing what you're told. Listening to the sheep mentality that lingers in the back of your fucking head because of all those years you went to school and they told you what life is and what to do in life in order to succeed. No, that's fucking bullshit. You don't need a job to be happy. You don't need to slave away to be happy. But many of you will just go ahead and do it anyways. Because lack of awareness, a lack of care, a lack of consciousness. Now, if you were able to see that just by choosing to be happy, you're starting to master your mind. You're starting to get a grip of your mind. Instead of being a ragdoll to your emotions, by choosing consciously to be happy, you're mastering the mind. You're reaching God consciousness, Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, whatever you might call it. You're reaching your true state of being. And what is your true state of being? What is your true state of being? Nature. Nature is your true state of being. All these masks and characters that you play, those are not your true state of being. It's just a facade you put on. When you say, oh, I'm black, I'm gay, I'm a faggot, I'm whatever, you're just putting a facade on. It's not truly you. It's just a piece of you that you're choosing to act out of. The lower self. Now, when you're choosing consciously to be happy, no matter what life presents you, you're fulfilling everything that your higher self wants you to do. God consciousness. Krishna consciousness. You're living in harmony with nature. You're living in harmony with life instead of against the flow of things that happen to you. Now, to really understand this, you're not going to get it. There's no way you're going to get what I'm saying to you just by listening. You won't understand because your mind is too cluttered with thoughts, too cluttered with chit-chat. You have to go try this. You have to go sit under the sun. Fucking love the sun because it is you. Because it generates you. It generates everything. It gives life to everything. If you want to be happy, go to the sun. Go to the source of creation. If you want to create the reality of your dreams, go to the sun. And I say this with so much seriousness because it is what it is. Because I live this. I'm not saying this out of bullshit talk. I'm saying this because I truly mean it on such a deep level. Meditate. Meditate under the sun. Meditate with the sun. Let the sun be your point of focus. Are you able to feel the oneness between this physical body and that physical body? In essence, there's no difference. There's no difference between this and that. It's all one. It's all energy. We just perceive it to be different because of how we were taught to see. Anyways. That's it for now. That's it for this video. I love you. I am you. Matter of fact, I don't love you, I love myself, because we are all the same self. We are one spectrum of consciousness. One big happening flowing through time. Now, try this exercise if you really want to be happy. Stop giving yourself excuses. Stop looking through material things to find happiness. You will never find what you truly want. Peace, reflection.